limited and incapable. And yet, Jesus was not limited and incapable, because he came for one reason. He came so that through one, many could be saved. That was the plan. That was the plan, that he would come and live so that we might experience salvation through him. Now, how was that supposed to happen? How was that supposed to occur? Through suffering. Through suffering. God's plan was made perfect through suffering. Jesus came onto this earth so that he could live and suffer and die for our sakes, for our salvation. But you got to understand that as he suffered, and because he suffered, he became holy, perfect, and complete, and suitable to be our Savior. Why? Because we haven't had one experience that he didn't have. He can relate to us perfectly. See, he suffered, so he understands our suffering. He experienced trials, so he understands it when we experience trials. He went through temptation, so he understands when we were tempted. He experienced the fear and pain of death, so when we are afraid of death, he understands. He gets that, and he knows. So he's the perfect Savior for us. But see, when he went through all these things, he did it fully and completely, perfectly and wholly, so that the plan was finished, the work was done, the mission was accomplished. What was that mission? That mission was that he would die so that through his death he would break the bonds that Satan has on us. He would break the chains of death and sin. He would break that forever and break out for us. Not limited, not hindered, not constrained in any way. Jesus Christ broke out. All for us. Now that's good news, church. But what's also good news is that through Jesus Christ, we too can break out. Through faith in him, we too can experience that kind of breakout. And I know it's not easy. I know it's difficult. Even Jesus said himself, in this life you will have difficulties, but be encouraged. I have overcome the world. And because he overcame the world, we too will be overcomers. It's wonderful. See, what it means for us in the practical is that you may not get that coveted job. You may not find exactly what you're looking for, but you can say with complete boldness, I know the plans that God has for me. He has plans for my future. He has plans for my good. He wants to give me hope. Things might not work out right and well in every situation and circumstance, but you can say with confidence, I know that all things work together for the good for them who love the Lord and are called according to his purposes. You know what? You may find that you're not the fastest, the strongest. You can't do everything that you used to be able to do, but that's okay, because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And you know what? You may get to a point in life where you can't do anything, where you just can't even seem to function, but that's all right, because even in those circumstances, God says, my grace is sufficient. It's sufficient to allow you to break out. It's sufficient to allow you to break through. And it doesn't matter if there's 100 layers of paper on that blister pack. You can break out. You can break through. Nothing will hold hold you back, church, so shamelessly borrowing words from Swing Out Sister, don't stop to ask. We've got the means to make our breakout last. Oh, Jesus Christ is the way. Make him your Savior today and break out.